divas, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann, and I wanted to put this in really quick to tell you guys about this video. Okay, so at first it was going to be a finishing all my NetGalley arcs. I did finish 3 this week. 2 of them, no, only 1 of them is in this video and changed my life, not to be dramatic. So it's really just reading June Baby vlog, less of a NetGalley arc vlog. And then also we have my mid-January physical TBR and a few like new releases that I'm looking at reading. And then I think that's basically it. It's an emotional roller coaster reading June Baby. Not to spoil it for you all, like I said, but the book changed my life. It's an arc. It's out May 19th. You'll hear me talk about it more in the video, obviously. What was I gonna say? I'm having a brain fart. Hi girls, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann, and welcome to today's video, which I decided to film about 30 seconds ago. No, like 30 minutes ago. I realized when I was looking at NetGalley today, because I requested a few books that I really want to, like, are anticipated reads, that I have a lot of books in NetGalley I need to get through. There's like one or two like I just won't be giving feedback for because the time has passed. But also I have so many. There's like a few that come out, I think 2 in March, maybe like 1 or 2 in April. There's like 3 in May, and then some in June and July. And 2 of them are on my anticipated reads, or like books I was excited for this year. Reading one of them now, checking all the boxes. So cute, so adorable. It's called The Last Page, and I did a separate reading vlog for it, or like I talk about it in a different video that I'm reading. So that's one of them, which obviously by the time you guys watch this, I would have already read and given my feedback. But I have a lot. Hold on. Okay, I have one audiobook that I really want to get into, but I'm just not feeling connected. Like, audiobook is really hit or miss. So most of the time I try not to request them on NetGalley, because if I get it and I hate the narrator, it's just not gonna be a good time. Okay, I have The Last Page, which I said I've already finished by this point, which is weird because I haven't finished it, but it'll be in a different video. June Baby, know it's gonna destroy me in the best way. A Nantucket Fling, which I've read like probably 50 chapters in. The Bookstore Diaries, I think it's a republishing, like I don't think it's a new book, but I do have that, or like a new edition. Lost in France, Stranger Things Have Happened, and I know that has to be a republishing because I think I saw this before I left for abroad. And then Flirting with Murder is a YA thriller, and The Last Poem, which is a story about like starting over, losing someone and then starting over. I probably have read like 100 pages in The Last Poem, so that's probably what I should go to next after The Last Page, but TBD, you guys will see. We will be doing this together, and try to get through my freaking NetGalley. So let's do that. Also just requested so many of my, like all of my most anticipated reads are coming out on NetGalley, so I requested Dolly All the Time, Carly Fortune's new book, Abby Jimenez's new book, somebody else, no, I don't think Riley Sager's yet. So TBD, and I put them all on my wish list as well. Also requested Trope Sick by Lauren Oakey. And I think that's basically it. Okay, I'll update you guys a little bit. Hi divas, I realized I haven't vlogged at all today, so I figured we could chat. Hi, POV me trying to hold it literally as high as possible. I did just get the unfortunate news that maintenance is coming into every apartment tomorrow between 10 and 3. So that'll be so fun. So yeah. Anywho, I It's now 7:30. I did leave the apartment. Everyone snap. Give her snaps. I did leave the apartment. I think I sound worse than I'm feeling. But I've been on top of my medicine today, taking Sudafed and Allegra and my wellness vitamins and everything every few hours, like whatever the directions are. I think it's like every 5 hours. Right now I'm just like really congested. Anywho, I'm gonna try to call American Airlines in like, I don't know, probably like an hour. I need to give myself, I have a headache. So I had like no caffeine today. All I had today was a Coke Zero. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to call and see if I can swap my flight out, because I forgot with American Airlines you can't do the same like you do with Delta or like Ryanair. You have to like call and get them to swap it. So I'm gonna do that and just push my flight out by a few days, because I think it's expecting to go in like 3 days is not going to happen, babes. So, and here, thank goodness it's the same price. Okay, what else? What are the other updates? I'm already at 2 minutes. So I fear the most important update is, okay, NetGalley, as you guys saw in the last video, and I probably put some of the clips in here, or a refresher, I finished 2 NetGalley books last week. And I honestly probably should have like split the last video in half, because it was an hour video. I don't think I've ever posted an hour video. And I read 2 NetGalley books, and I vlogged those, and then before it was just like books I had read. So anyhow, I have moved on to June Baby, so I think I'm probably gonna finish this like within a day. I mean, dare I say I may finish it tonight, probably not, unless I can't sleep again. But anywho, it is so good. Like, I have that 5-star feeling. The writing is next level. Let me read the excerpt for you guys. You guys, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to about this. This book, I don't know when the last time I talked to you was, but today you guys already saw I was out reading a little bit, but I went to the doctor. Testing negative for everything, but he said he thinks I probably did have the flu, but it had been like, it's been 5 days since I've been sick. 6 days. So he gave me an antibiotic and said that it should keep like working its way out. I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. I'm hoping that I can sleep as well as I did last night. I slept 10 hours. It's not oating well because it's 5 o'clock and I'm drinking a Pepsi Max, but it's all gonna work out. What was I gonna say? Oh, let's talk about this book. So it's broken up into 3 chapters. 3 chapters. 3 parts. So it's part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm on the 4th chapter. 4th chapter of part 2. I think I'm about like 50%. Yeah, I'm 50% on the dot. When I tell you guys, I told you yesterday, like, I'll probably finish it in like a sitting or 2. I will be finishing this in the next like few hours, however long it takes. When I tell you, this is one of the like most well-written books that I've read. I don't know how, there's like actually no way for me to explain what's going on among the book without ruining it. But yeah, so there's part 1, you get like kind of summers Ruth has spent thus far on Block Island, and it basically is just like grappling with grief, love, like lust, like how life is working out. And I think it's gonna be a very bittersweet, like, I know I'm like trying not to sob right now, like I know it's gonna be a bittersweet novel. But I don't really know what to say without saying it. There was a huge plot twist that I guessed from like one of the first chapters, and I can't wait to see it keep unraveling. Oh, it's so good. Also, this is not a net galley, but someone suggested The Friendship Fling, and I found out that it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I think I might read that next. If not, I might read another cowboy romance. I don't know. We'll see. TBD. And then I also still need to read Atmosphere. So, yeah. Anyhow. Alright, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to read the rest of the evening. I might go walk for a little bit. But, yeah. You're lying. I'm sick. I'm so sick. I mean, I am sick, but you know what I mean. Oh my god. Also, listening to August while reading this is like, cut the cameras. Right, so this might be the death of me. Right. I kind of forgot about this subplot, and oh my god, I swear to god. I'm gagged. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm literally pacing my studio. This book is throwing curveballs. I'm so unwell. This is insane. I'm trying to let fresh air in before I close my windows, but it is raining, so. And I keep reading books that I relate a little too much to, so I probably need to work on that part too before I crash out for like the 8th millionth time this month. I think this is the most I've ever highlighted in a book. Like, this book is changing my brain chemistry. Hey, chat. A few thoughts. I'm 80% in. I'm at the last part, so I have 6 chapters left. I have a few thoughts. The first thought is they threw me a curveball that I didn't see coming, but now I'm back to my original thought, which once again, I really can't tell you. This is the worst part about doing like reading art vlogs, is because I don't want to give too much away. But I do have to say I have 20% left and I'm 99% sure this is going to be a 6-star read. Oh my god. I mean, this is insane. Also, I was looking it up because I was like, I wonder if like many people have started doing their ARC reviews and stuff. And I can find next to nothing. Or not next to nothing. I can find nothing. I found the author's TikTok, nothing else. I swear I saw a video of a publication, someone who worked for like Elle or Vogue or something, talking about this book and how it's going to be a big one. But I can't find that. And I also can't really find anything on Instagram. So, who knows? But this book, relating a little too much. Amazing. We have 3 chapters left, and I'm confused how this is going to end in 3 chapters. I'm on the literal edge of my seat. This is crazy. And this didn't see it going this way. No, so I am actually sobbing. Okay. I mean, I knew I was going to, but oh my god. Love when there's a full circle moment. Even if I'm emotional well from it. No, because cut the cameras. I love reading. I love reading. Oh my god. Yeah, for sure gonna have to read a cowboy romance now. I have no words. Oh my god. It was so good. And I am gonna collect myself for a few hours and come back and, you know, have one strung out thought about the book. But oh my god. I mean, this might be one of my favorite books ever. This is crazy. I haven't composed my thoughts yet, but I did realize I forgot to show you guys. Like, I don't know if anyone from Dublin will like ever watch this. Oh my god, this shirt does nothing for me. Honest to goodness, and the Liberties. This BLT is absolutely hands down the best BLT I've ever had. But also their food there is so good and so fresh. Anyway, I went by on my way home from the doctor's. And yeah, no words. So good. Like, seriously. Insane. And they hand make their bread like every day, and like when they're out, they're out. So by the grace of God, I got some yummy fresh bread. Anywho, I'm gonna eat my dinner. But I just had to say, if you're ever in Dublin, the best banana nut latte ever, like, in the world. Hi, divas. Okay, it's been a while. I gathered my thoughts enough to give my net galley review, so I think I'm going to read you my review and then kind of go off of that, okay? Let's see if I can zoom in, because the eyes, yikes. I actually don't know how I'm going to be able to put my thoughts in an orderly fashion, but let's try. Thank you, Net Galley, Shannon, Garvery, and Random House for this advanced reader's copy of June Baby. I don't say this lightly, but it might be added to my top 10 books ever. For sure, a great kickoff to 2026. June Baby is a beautiful, bittersweet, realistic story of navigating through the mess of love, loss, confusion, and grief. We meet Ruth, a typical, at least in my experience, 28-year-old, grappling with what life means, where she's going, and everything she doesn't have at almost 30. We begin the novel at 17. Ruth has just lost her mom to cancer, and with her dad seeing no way to help, he ships her off to Block Island with nothing but a name and a phone number. That summer she spends with Diane, an artist, a friend of her late mother, and Charlie, Diane's nephew, changes her mind, body, and spirit. Now, 10 years later, facing the loss of Diane, Ruth is forced to sit with the truth and deal with the complicated feelings she's been running from for the past decade of her life. This novel tugged at my heartstrings in a million different ways. The character flaws and all drew me in from the prologue. We watch Ruth navigate the complicated feelings of life in a jam-packed summer full of huge, life-altering decisions. The rawness and realness of the characters is something that really drew me in, but the novel being set in Block Island is every summer person's dream, like myself. Last but certainly not least, the words, the emotions, and the writings of Shannon Garvery blew me away, so beautiful and so rich in detail. There were so many important takeaways from this novel, but the way we discover grief in every form and every way was so relatable. Grief in textbook term, but also grieving your mistakes, your friendships, your relationships, your many different pathways you could take in life. Those are all a huge part of coming of age in your teens and your 20s and so on. This novel will stick with me for a very long time and is a 6-star in my eyes. Thank you again, Net Galley and Random House. Like, you guys, I have no words except for all the words I just said. It is just bittersweet, beautiful story. It's such a real, relatable, realistic story about the choices we make and deciding to start over, and at the end of the day, like, knowing yourself better than anyone else. So it's beautiful. You guys have got to read it when it comes out. It comes out May 19th. I'll obviously post closer to publishing day again, but oh my god, it was so beautiful. I have no words. I was like, oh, I'll turn this video, when I first started reading this, I was like, I'll turn this video into like when I find 5-star read, and oh my god, not the first book being a 5-star read. Hi. I am just gonna be honest, I'm not really in the mood to read, okay? I wrote for a few hours last night. I'm gonna write again today, and also gonna write a Substack because I've been wanting to put my thoughts into words. But before I end this video, I thought I would show you guys some of my physical TBR. Like, some of this you guys have seen before, but I figured I'd like kind of go in a little more detail. Also, there's 2 new books that I really want to read. And also, my entire For You page now is working for Penguin House, and new dream unlocked. I don't know, maybe when I come back to my America, I'll be working for a publishing house. No, it's not actually a new dream unlocked, but it is all over my For You page. And I have thought about, like, oh my god, like, publishing. Maybe I should work in publishing. That'd be cool. The past, like, I don't know, like, year or 2 since getting really into, like, book talk. Anyway, the point of the story, let's get into some of my physical TBRs, and then I'll tell you. Let me actually read you guys You guys, I have the best news in the world. I just found Girl with the Pearl Earring. I was just thinking the other day how I have no clue what happened to this book, because I bought it when I first moved here and I wanted to read it. So I think I'm about to start this. I've always wanted to read it, and if you guys don't know, I worked in this boutique, and we carried a brand, and it was called Girl with the Pearl Earring, obviously inspired by the painting and maybe the book, I don't really know. But anyway, hi. So I filmed all this, and I'm going to like throw my camera across the room because it's blinking at me already. I filmed all this and I just hated it, so we deleted it and we're restarting because you're allowed to restart at any time. Okay, we're gonna go really quickly over my physical TBR that I have here with me. These aren't all the books that I have physically with me, but these are all the books that I'm interested in getting to in January, February. I'm obviously not going to finish all these in January. We have 13 days left. But let's go over my physical TBR because I've got to get through my physical TBR. First is Girl with the Pearl Earring. I think I'm about to start this today, and maybe I'll finish today. I don't know. Second is Strangers in Time by David Baldacci. My dad gave me this book, and David Baldacci is such an amazing author. Like him, James Patterson, like everything I read from them, I'm not always going to pick it up, but whenever I need a break and like need a really good book, it is going to be like James Patterson or David Baldacci or one of these iconic authors. Anyway, this is supposed to be really good. It follows 3 strangers during 1940s wartime. Says, an orphan with no prospects, Charlie Matters steals what he needs, living day to day until he can enlist. He emerged the blitz miraculously unscathed, but there's no telling when the next bomb will fall and whether it'll be the one that ends his life. Molly Wakefield dreams of a joyful homecoming. Dreams of a joyful homecoming are all she's had to hold on to after being evacuated to the countryside 5 years ago. When she finally returns to the city, Molly faces London change beyond recognition and devastating news that neither of her parents are there. Charlie and Molly's path converge at the bookkeep, where they find an unexpected ally and protector in the bookshop's owner, widower Ignatius Oliver. But the trio's newfound peace is jeopardized as the past catches up with them. Sounds so good. I actually probably should start this. It's just long. It always gets me because it's like 500 pages. But I know it's going to be so good. Okay, we're trying again. My camera keeps overheating. Moving on. Normal People. I'm not even going to try to read an excerpt for this. I have picked this up and read it and put it down and not finished it. I know how it ends, okay? I know how it ends, but it's a rite of passage. Like, I have to read more of Sally Rooney's books while I'm living in Dublin. That's the other thing is, like, I'm going to film a reading vlog with this. Like starting over and reading from the beginning, like a Dublin themed reading vlog. So it's on my list, but also I probably won't read it until February. Okay, next is a book I got around my birthday. It's called The Paris Bookshop Secret. And basically it is this mystery thriller about this bookshop in obviously Paris. There's more secrets than anyone was aware. This is when Alexis meets Maeve, a reclusive woman in her 80s. They feel an unexpected kinship. Alexis is embracing a nomadic lifestyle after burning out as a big shot editor, and Maeve is mourning her glory days as a best-selling author. Their friendship inspires Maeve to write again. Her final novel pours out of her, a stunning story of love and heartbreak centered around a bookshop in 1950s Paris. But the line between fact and fiction is as fine as a whisper, and the novel unfurls a long-buried mystery, one that haunts Maeve, and she will reverberate through the lives of both women decades later. And last but not least, we have Cookie Spooky Love. This is the second book in Jersey Silver's like spooky romance series, Love. I can't wait to see what she comes out with this year. I'm hoping it'll be another holiday read, but TBD. This series, like, it's cute. It's nothing like to write home about, but it's a fun little series. It's basically follows Melody, the main female character, and she has started this ghost busting agency. She is a like medium witch, whatever, and she has her enemies to lovers man. What's his name? Leo Dark. No, not Leo Dark. Leo Dark is her ex. She's in a love triangle, basically, and they're ghost busting. It's fun. I'm actually so over this camera. I don't even know what to say. I love it so much. It's so easy to vlog on and all the things, but it overheats like no one's business. It's already overheated. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I gotta switch from using this for the microphone because I'm gonna have to read off of it, but that was nice audio while it lasted. Okay, really quickly before my camera just like control deletes, I have a few books that are being published or have been published in January that I do want to get to. I want to get into Alice Feeney, her book My Husband's Wife. I've heard so many good things about. It comes out the 20th. I'm thinking about buying it on Kindle. I'm not sure yet. I also want to read Anatomy of an Alibi. I almost bought this yesterday. And then where is it? This is what like I might break my book buying ban for. The Future Saints. It sounds so good. It's giving like Daisy Jones and the Six, and the end excerpt says a novel about sisterhood, friendship, and the ghosts that haunt us. The Future Saints is a mesmerizing look at grief, love, and the music industry that's so raw and emotional you want to play it on repeat. Sounds so good. And everyone's saying it's like perfect for Daisy Jones and the Six fans because it's a very Daisy Jones character, the main female character. But certainly not least, I am dying to read Lost Lambs by Madeline Cash. I've seen it everywhere. I follow so many bookish like publishing girlies, and everyone's been talking about it. Also, I really am thinking like maybe I should go work in book publishing. It's been all over my For You page. Also, I've been thinking about it for like a year, but who knows, maybe I'll go be a book publishing girly. I gotta read the whole excerpt for this one because the Flynn family is coming undone. Catherine and Bud's open marriage has reached its breaking point as their daughters spiral in their own chaotic. Abigail, the eldest, is dating a man in his 20s nicknamed War Crime Wes. Louise, the middle child, maintains a secret correspondence with an online terrorist. The brilliant youngest, Harper, is being sent to Wilderness Reform Camp due to her insistence that someone or something is monitoring the town's citizens. Casting a shadow across their lives in their small coastal town is Paul Alabaster, a billionaire shipping magnate. Rumors of corruption circulate, but no one dares to dig too deep. No one except Harper, whose obsession with a mysterious shipping container sends the family hurling into criminal conspiracy, one that might just bring them closer. Irreverent and addictive, pinging between the voices of the Flynn family and those of panorama characters around them, Madeline Cash's Lost Lambs is a debut novel of quick-witted observation and surprising tenderness. With Lost Lambs, Cash has crafted a family saga for the 21st century, all held together with crazy glue. Oh my god, we finished it. The camera turned off. Okay, so that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video that really was like 10 different videos in one, but not really. It really was just me like crying over the amazing book I read. I love you guys so much. Maybe this video will get more than 10 views. We love creating content. And really fun vlog coming because I'm about to go home. So let's go.